Hi everyone, we are here to report about sports writing. So, for you to write your sports article, you must be there at the event so that you will know everything that happens in the game. Interview people involved so that you will know what happened behind the scenes, what happened before the game, and what will happen after the game. Know the prior games so that they will have so that they will know what are the past games compared to the games that you went to. Know the implications of the result of the future events. In this part of the sports article, we should know what will happen next after the game. And then now, if you complete all the data needed, you can now write your article. Writing your article. The lead. This will be further discussed with my colleague, Michael Bina. For the short summary of it, this doesn't necessarily contain the 5 W's. For your lead, you have to use more lively words depending on the sport. And including in your lead, this must have the sneak peek of the game, which includes the final tally of the scores. And now, writing the body of the article, the detailed description. And when we say detailed, it must have every bit of action that they made, but not everything that is in the game. And it must be in chronological order. If you will include the past events that I said before with the prior games, you should state a remarkable scenario like the 3-point shoot of Stephen Curry. Next slide. Then your ending paragraph. They may also contain the interviews of the people, the one you gathered data where they interview the coach or the player, either when they're training more or having whether they're training more or going to have another game. Thank you, and that's all.
Hi, I'm Erica Isip.
And I'm Lizanne Rued.
And we're going to discuss about factors to consider in sports writing. So the first one is sport or outcome. This part is very important because it refers to the result or the ending of the game. Everybody wants to know about how the game ended. It's like if their team that they're rooting for won the game. So that's very important for them to know.
The significance of the outcome. Was the championship at stake? Who gets the cups? Is it a grudge fight or are the opponents wiped out? So the writer should also focus on what happened to the match and how the players played the game. They need to inform the readers how the game went.
The spectacular plays. This part focuses on the highlights of the game. It's more like about the mind-blowing parts of the game. For example, it's about a basketball player managed to do a 3-point shot before the game ended. So that is a spectacular play.
Game on the basket from mid-course. So the writer should also include the players' strengths and weaknesses and where did they give their best. Next.
Play-up games played by the individual stars. So this is about the players of the game, what their positions were, what did they do in the game. Next.
Weather condition during the time that games are being played. Also, the writer also needs to know and should also update the readers about the weather condition on the day the game was played.
Behavior or reaction during the game. So in this part, the reaction of the audience will be discussed. discussed. So it is important for the readers or the other people to know how the audience responded towards the game. Like, were they ecstatic? Were they bored? Were they wild? Was the crowd big or was the crowd small? Something like that. That's all. Thank you.
So hi, I'm sorry, this is Lara and I'm here to discuss the qualities of a sports writer. Based on my research, a sports writer must have these 5 qualities in order to efficiently write a sports story. First one is impartiality. Of course, every writer is a fan of a specific sports team, but while writing a scoop on a sport, you have to be impartial or non-biased to avoid being unprofessional. Second is empathy. Of course, while you're interviewing a losing team, you can't rub it in their faces that they lost. You, like, kumbaga makisama ka na natalo sila. Like, act sad if you have to, and act happy if you're interviewing the winning team. Creativity. Of course, this is a must when you're a writer in general because it prevents sports teams and coaches from thinking less of you, and which in turn will affect the future interviews that you would like to do. Flexibility. When I say flexibility, I don't mean stretching your limbs all over the place. I mean, if there's a sudden change in a schedule, you have to be flexible in order to accommodate it, in order to give the scoop by the deadline. The last one is adaptability. Of course, technology is rampant nowadays, so you have to be quick, you have to be fast in reporting these because everybody wants news immediately. And those are the qualities a sports writer must have. Thank you.
So, good afternoon. I am Mike Ramina and I am here to discuss Sports League. So, this topic is a subtopic from Martin Ramirez topic. So, Sports League. As he said before, this does not necessarily contain 5 Ws and 1 H. And this more like heroes depending on sport. This must have a sneak peek of the whole game, including the final tally of scores. For example, 100 to 80 or 35 to 40 during every quarter. For example, first quarter, you have 35 to 40, and second quarter, third quarter to second. Sorry, you get the point. Next. Things to avoid during writing a sports league. Quotes that sound like they could be about any sport. Quotes that sound cliche. For example, they won with their hearts bleeding, or they won with their hearts. They played with their hearts. And also quotes that allow coaches to belittle athletes in your paper. This is to say that coaches underappreciate players or athletes. They're athletes. Warren Leeds. So, which story would you rather read? Next. So this is an example of a sports league. Junior honored to lead Lady Panthers by Michael Sudhalter. Erica Danson was honored, and then she brought her A game. Notice the quote, the beginning of the sports league. So the client of High Junior missed the first quarter of the game because she was being sworn into the National Honor Society. But Danson scored 14 points, all in the second half, to help lead the Lady Panthers past spring. 59:38, Friday night, during the Parent Appreciation Night at Plain Oak. She quoted, "I went out there and had fun with it," Danson said. Plain Oak, 12-17, 4-5, led the Lady Lions 5-22 and 0-9. 22-19 at halftime, but Danson scored a 7-0 run that put the team ahead 29-19. So notice the scores during every quarter and quotes coming from the coach and the player. So this notice the important details in the lead. So I have another example of a lead. So lead 1. There are high expectations for this year's competition cheerleading squad after a great season last year, finishing second in districts. Or 2. It's a sea of school-spirited blue and white, broken occasionally by pink, blue shorts, white shoes, blue mats, and white wrap wrists. Vera Bradley purses lie scattered around the perimeter of the room, between sports bags and plastic bag supplies. So these two topics discussed is about the cheerleading squad coming into a competition this coming season. So they have the same topic but two different leads or two different. They were written differently. So you decide on what is the better lead. So thank you and good afternoon.
My name is Joanna Morao and I'm going to discuss about sports feature. How to write a sports feature article. Come up with the theme. If you are featuring a basketball star, you may want to focus on his stride, in which case most of your questions should be written. Then you'll get answers that are different from the ones the star normally gives. Instead of asking, where did you grow up and what did you do as a kid, ask what was the earliest age when you felt the drive to pursue basketball. Continue by asking, how did your family respond to your drive? You will get much better answers when you stay with a kid. Conduct the actual interview. Be sure to be polite and ask questions in a respectful manner. Remember not to badge the star. You are not there to expose some ugly truth about the sports star. You are there to get a little better insight into how the player thinks and lives his life. Also, don't leave the star wait for you to write every answer down by longhand. Ask permission to use a tape recorder so you can go back to the interview. After the interview, open a word processing document on your computer. Start writing immediately after the interview while everything is fresh. If you wait too long to write a feature, it will be out of date and people suggest will have to change a feature. A feature article should be relevant to the topic. Edit your article, but first give yourself a little time away from the computer. When you come back to the article, you will be refreshed and you'll be able to see the mistakes that you wouldn't have seen if you just edited it out. Last, submit the feature, along with any pictures you were able to get to the publisher of your newspaper. Nowadays, you can email the document and photos straight to your boss. That way, he or she can look it over in a matter of minutes and decide if any changes need to be made.
Good morning, Miss. I'm John Latman, and these are the duties of a sports writer. Now, every sports writer has to be in the moment. Whenever there's a major league game going on, either the NBA Summer Games, Super Bowl, FIFA World Cup, or any major league sports game, he has to be there. His best advantage is the date given prior to the game. Also, after every game, either pre-game or post-game, but mostly post-game, every sports writer must get in-depth details on how the game went, how the Stars performed, and how many times they lost or win, depending on the season. Also, gain personal interviews with each team if possible, and by each team, gain the star player's personal interview to give fans a better connection to how he felt. Now, as of that, once you are done with all your duties on the main part, After taking all your data in, be fast and relevant. Your best time after all the work is 24 hours every post-game. Once you're done, make sure all the details relate well to the article and the story. And once that's done, you can submit it to your boss and let social media relay that information to everyone. Now, getting the better details is the most important part. After every post-game, it is best a sports writer gains the personal view and feelings of how the star player or the star players of each team felt during the game. Also, it is also very important that they focus on how they plan to strike for a win should they ever win that many games, or how they plan for a win should they ever lose. And that is the end of our report. Thank you, ma'am, and good night.